Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning, or, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. I'm just getting the group all set up here for some more run-throughs. I'm having to do the fantastic and fun work of transferring all of these items over to one of my little pack mules, one of my alts. As you can tell, this is super thrilling. No, I just wanted to hop on and talk to you guys. I've got something cool to show you guys. Thankfully, from one of the recommendations of one of you who commented on my video, I will have to put that up on the screen here of who recommended that. Thankfully, to the recommendation of one of you guys, I went out yesterday and I spent a good solid chunk of 6 hours working on a new illusion that I had no idea that was in the game. I had never been to these zones where you do this. It is something called an Efreeti death visage. So I did end up going through and doing the really long, excruciatingly annoying puzzle for it. I did get it on recording. I was going to upload it to show you guys, but I would say a good solid 60% of the video is me cussing an absolute annoyance because I'm just kind of a big dumb. And I was making the puzzle way more difficult than it needed to be. I will say, I feel like I am a professional at those, at the type of puzzle that it is. Basically, it's like a 16-spot puzzle board with 15 full slots, and you have to sort that puzzle into its necessary, like you have to get everything all sorted and everything put in like the correct spots. The first puzzle, you have to like alphabetically sort all of these Efreetis, which was rather annoying trying to figure it out because I had not ever really done any of those puzzles before. So it was a whole new thing for me. Let's see here. So yeah, that was a whole new thing for me. So I would say I'm pretty proud of myself for how I handled it. It was really cool getting to see the zone that they're all in because I had not spent any time in the Buried Sea. And this is all a quest that is focused in one of the high-end zones in the Buried Sea. And it was actually really fun. Getting to see all like the Efreeti area. It's like a sand desert, like sphinxes and stuff like that. I had not spent any time in those zones before. At least not. Yeah, I'd never spent time in those zones before because by the time I came back to EverQuest, we were long past it. So to the viewer who recommended that, like I said, I'll put that up on the screen with the comment. Thank you. That was actually a really cool. I think this is from the items I got from one of those raid bosses. Not raid bosses, but there's like a rare spawn enemy. This is one of the items I got from it. But the guy who recommended it, thank you. That was a really cool idea. Like I said, I would have posted the video, but a good solid 60% of it was just me like piss, fuck, shit. Just completely cursing repeatedly to myself because I am not a smart man. I'm joking. I'm much smarter than that, but I had no practice doing any of those puzzles before. So doing that in a game like EverQuest, I had no idea something like that existed. So in all reality, I think it was really cool getting to experience that. So if you guys have any other recommendations for like really interesting puzzles like that, that you think would be cool for me to experience, please do recommend it. You know, just throw it my way and I'll try to hop in, and maybe one of these times I'll like live stream that. But I feel like at least on the video recording, I can I can silence my frustration. On a live stream, that would be very very loud and clear. I was legitimately just like cussing my head off, like cursing like a sailor over here last night, trying to get the last steps of that figured out. Like every single time I thought I was through with those stupid puzzles, it gave me another one. And like then I had to stop and farm the Efreetis to get the tokens of alignment and tokens of order. And then I would mess up one of the tokens of alignment at one of the alignment puzzles, and then I'd have to go farm another one to get another token to try it again. And I was just so pissed off by the time I got done with it. I mean, it was a relief, but it just pissed me off because every single time it was like, okay, now that you've got this, now you have to go farm armor pieces. Oh, and I still have some of those left. 2 tokens of alignment, 3 tokens of order. Like every single time I thought it was done, it was like, okay, by the way, now you have to go to this. Now you have to go to this. I honestly considered making a video about how to do it because I couldn't find a video anywhere online that gave you a start to finish puzzle experience in addition to what you do at the end for it. I couldn't find a single video for it. So I'm honestly kind of tempted to do it again on a second character with less cussing and pissed offness. And I'm really considering doing it on a second character with less of that and just more actual directions. And then I can speed through it and show everyone what it looks like and what all you have to do. I think that would honestly be a great idea. And the good news is the Platinum Efreeti stuff that you can wear. Oh, I don't need... Let's see here. We can get rid of that. The Platinum Efreeti stuff that you get, it looks like the plate graphics that I was farming for, the Dark Assassin stuff. So I can give my rogue a plate graphic. What you'll do is you'll put all the plate armor on, then you put an illusion on, take the armor off and put your regular armor on, and then take the illusion off, and boom, just like that. I've got a rogue with a full plate graphic armor set. I think that is really fucking cool. That's one of my favorite graphic glitches in the game. I'm happy that they haven't fixed it after 20 years. Really happy with that. I think that is fantastic. Okay, so we are all cleared out of loot. These, I feel like I could probably sell these, but I'm going to keep these actually. I'm going to put those in the bank for whenever I run a second character through and do that. Because I really think it would be a smart idea for me to make like a video guide out of that. Because I had no idea that was a thing. 100% had no idea that was a thing. And yeah. There really needs to be a video guide on that Efreeti Death Visage. So let me just put it on and show you guys what it looks like. Because like I said, I am so fucking happy that I got it. Let's see here. So this is what it looks like. And this is the hardest I've had to work for an illusion in a very long time. I mean, even the Ixar hide mask that I was just like randomly farming for a few months back in Trekanon's Teeth was not this frustrating, because at least that was just mindless running around with my druid and using track. This and the puzzles you have to do for this were just ridiculous. Again, I had no idea something like that existed in the game. So I'm really fucking happy with it. I know it's the newer Spectre graphic, and I'm honestly kind of annoyed with it. I was really hoping it was going to be the old school classic EverQuest Spectres. I need to put a picture of that up on the screen as well. with like the real jagged edges and the movement. I think those just look way more terrifying than these. But the fact that I have this, and it is a no drop item, which is saying something. It's a quest reward, no drop item. Really cool. And everything, like I said, everything you have to do with it, I know I'm just going to keep making fun of myself and calling myself a dumbass for it, but I had a moment of clarity like halfway through the final puzzle where suddenly it just made sense. And when that hit me, that suddenly it just made sense, I was just like, wow. I've been looking at this the wrong way the whole time, and all of my frustration cleared. Like, I just had a moment of clarity halfway through the final puzzle, which, by the way, I think you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do like 5 or 6 different puzzles. And I can't take credit for figuring any of it out. There is a whole post on Alakazam that someone did, like way back in 2007 or something like that, that was just phenomenal. They told you the processes, the order that you need everything to be in. If that had not existed, I never would have figured it out. The fact that someone figured it out is just fucking baffling. I have no idea how someone figured this out. They're all pretty confusing at first, but the final puzzle that you do, you turn each Efreeti armor piece into the quest giver guy, and he gives you a little line of text with a vague description of where one of those characters needs to be on that puzzle board. And just what the fuck. Like I said, fantastic, really cool. I'm just happy that... Let's get these items off of this guy. I'm really happy that I was able to go through and do it. It just took, you know, one of you cool viewers giving me a really cool recommendation for a very rare graphic and like a very rare achievement. I wish it told you like how many people in the game have that achievement, because it's gotta be like very few people. Really cool that the Spectre graphic, number one, like I don't see that often at all, and I thought that was something that was like reserved for necromancers. Oh no, oh yeah, these are most of my pack mules, people that are just carrying armor for me. As you can see, I have quite a few, so we need to have another giveaway soon for armor pieces, and I just need to start giving away a whole bunch of this stuff that's just sitting there. I hate having those armor pieces and items that are just sitting there. Okay, so, and since I couldn't figure out a way to really utilize like a subscription-based giveaway, like requiring that you use a subscription, since I couldn't figure that out, we're just gonna do a giveaway like we did last time, based off of a comment on a video. So, I'll upload a separate video that's going to be like, hey, if you want the Chrono, comment on this video, and all I'm gonna require is that you just, obviously, you'll just have to be able to meet me in-game somewhere. I don't care if it's on the Theory and Vi server or whatever it is, because I think I can give a Chrono to anybody on any server. So I don't really care what server it is. If you want a Chrono, you'll just have to comment on that video. I will, like I said, I will upload a very specific video that has it, and I'll just do a random comment picker on a video, and we'll pick the winner there. That is going to be today. So I say today, but today is Sunday the 13th of March. We're gonna do that today. We'll get that video up, and we'll pick a winner. I'll give it. I'll obviously give it like, I don't know what's fair. I'll probably give it like 5 or 6 days for people to comment on that video, so everyone will get a chance if they want. And then we'll just have to verify it, you know, who you are, your in-game character name, and we'll go from there. We got everyone pulled back in here. We got the buffs on. Yeah, I am so happy with this Spectre graphic. I know somebody mentioned that there's another Minotaur mission that apparently is supposed to be pretty easy to do. So we'll probably end up doing that one at some point as well. Really happy with how this turned out. So again, to that, you know, to the guy who commented, I appreciate it. So we've got everyone here. We have no lockouts. We can do whatever we want. I've just cleared all of my items off. So let's go kick some ass. Let's see here. Now, where do we want to go first? That is the question. It's so weird having all these options for different boss fights that we can go beat up. Because, you know, I always want to do the typical stuff like Temple of Ishin, Kale's Recall, Lucklin. Yeah, we're going to go start off with Lord Inquisitor Saru again. Because I still have not done his fight very often. So I'm still really enjoying every chance I get to do that fight. It's a nice shield. Yeah, we're just gonna hop into it, so let's go. And today, you know, for the sake of things, we're probably just gonna do everything in our Spectre graphic. I worked my ass off way too hard for that. And it was really funny because I was so bound and determined to make sure that I got all of it on recording. And like I said, it took 6 hours. And whenever I'm recording with OBS, I use like almost lossless quality to make sure that I get like the best video possible as far as quality. I usually end up downgrading the quality whenever I'm uploading it just to like 1080p. Because I record in 1440p and I've got almost like lossless quality picked. So 6 hours of recording was almost 500 gigabyte of video. It was massive. And I mean, I've got plenty of space to record it, but by the time I stopped recording, I didn't even stop to think about the repercussions of running out of space for a video if that had happened. I didn't think it was going to take that long to do. But yeah, like I said, I would upload that video and that content, but it was me just being pissed off most of the time. And then like the last 30 minutes, when I had that moment of absolute clarity, it was just, oh, wow, I've been making this way more difficult than it needs to be the entire time. And it was hilarious whenever the moment, like it finally occurred to me how to make it easier, at least like the alignment order for like the Align 5. When that finally occurred to me, I was just like, oh, holy shit, I'm just dumb. I'm obviously not dumb, but it took way too long for me to catch on how it should be going. And it was just hilarious when it finally occurred to me. I was like, oh wow, this is so much easier. I think the final like nail in the coffin that just made it frustrating for me was whenever I kept running out of tokens of alignment and I would have to stop and farm. And then at the very end when I thought I was done, and it was like, by the way, you need all the platinum Efreeti armor pieces, so go kill random Efreetis until they drop. And it seems like there had to have been some sort of a safeguard in place for the random drops, because I almost never saw the same armor piece drop twice. It was almost always giving me an armor piece that I didn't have before, so I don't know if I just got really lucky, or if they just put a safeguard in place that whenever you got one piece, it was guaranteed to give you a piece you didn't have. I think I only saw like the boots drop twice, but everything else was just like, okay. At the very end when I needed a bracer, I checked Bazaar first just to see if anybody had any up for sale. There was one dude selling a platinum Efreeti chest piece for over 1 million platinum. Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. So I just started farming and just killing the Efreetis repeatedly over and over and over again. And finally got all my pieces. That only took me like 30 minutes. Because gotta bear in mind, this is only level 75 content as well. So it's not like the content was exactly difficult for me to complete. So these days, anybody over even like 85 would probably be able to do this content with, you know, as a complete breeze. So I definitely think that I'll end up taking some separate characters through at some point. I think that is what I will end up doing. I always get this confused. No, we gotta go all the way around that way. That's right. But yeah, I think eventually I'm gonna end up taking a separate character through. And I'll probably just record it and like speed it up and show everyone where everything is at and how to do it. And I'll credit the original Alakazam post that helped me through, because like I said, I would have not been able to do this without the breakdown that somebody gave me. And there's a little puzzle solver program that I used where I'll get like the first couple of lines figured out and sorted myself, and then I use the puzzle solver for the last 2 lines, because just doing a random, you know, 15 items in 16 slots took way too long, and the program kept erroring out for me. Mr. Saru. But all in all, now that I've been through it, I would say it was a really rewarding experience to do it. I'm really happy that I just took the time to go ahead and actually do it. Because everything else that I've done in this game, I have hardly even really had to work for. I wouldn't say the stuff that the content I've done has been easy, but I haven't really had to work that hard for a lot of the different items. So, getting that done was very, very rewarding. Now I have a really cool Spectre graphic. Alright, what'd you drop, you little bastard? Okay, the mana ring. Sword of Truth, always. And a really good twink item for arms. And Bow of Storms. And what most people don't talk about, too bad it's level required. What most people don't, at least that I've noticed whenever I'm power leveling enemies, really good armor, like arm pieces, are very rare to come by. There are tons of really good, like rings and earrings and stuff like that with no level requirement that you can buy, but arm slot items are super rare for some reason. So that's nice to see those drop. Really good agility, dexterity, hit point, mana regeneration. That's going to be a really good twink item. No mount, which is okay. That is totally okay. So let's get out of here. Let's get everyone out of the instance. And guys, we're getting closer and closer to the anniversary stuff. You know what that means? We're going to start getting like double rare spawns soon. Hopefully halftime lockouts. You know, EXP bonuses and stuff like that.